All right. Yo, Alexander the in here. Oh, one of the top artists of the month. Yeah, a lot of fans they be coming and be asking me, man, how'd you get your name? Start off like that.
Oh shit, bro. What'd you say, bro? You start freezing up.
Oh, my bad, dog. But I said people they be wondering and know how'd you get your name? Like, what made you choose Alexander?
Oh,
Tell us the story behind that.
it was it was a switch that I got from one of my OGs back in the day. My guy Ben Freisen, like way back when I first started,
Huh.
he like started helping record and stuff. He had a little home studio and everything, right? And so at the time, I was going by Kid B because I'm a huge Kid Cudi fan. Believe it or not, that's like my number one guy. Been my number one guy since I was like 13 years old. So went by Kid B, and he was like, "That's never gonna work. You know, we need to figure out something else, something more snazzy, whatever." So he started asking me questions, and he asked me my middle name. My middle name is Alexander.
Um,
So he just said, "Oh, go by Alexander the Great," and I went by that. Corny, like I feel the Alexander the Great thing, but like I gotta switch it up. So I just started playing with the word and everything. Started playing with, you know what I'm saying, messing with it and stuff. And I broke it down to having the red A because uh, when I went to school, we had to like read some shit. We had to read some book, but it was about like this person, and like this anonymous person was like literally called A, and they would leave like a red A on everything. And I just thought that shit was lit, you know. And so I just started connecting the dots and came up with Alexander the dropped the great, you know. And I don't necessarily want to have that shit on there, but like I think Alexander, and I just replaced the vowels and shit, took some words out, flipped the one A to a B just to make it look cool. And shit, it worked, bro. There you go.
hey,
Alexander the.
it do, you know what I'm saying? They say your name is your name. I don't know. I feel like it ain't important, but a lot of other people feel it's important. What you think? You think your name really matter?
I mean, yes and no. I feel like it only matters because people be having their opinions towards stuff. Like, if an artist starts trending and the artist starts gaining ground and shit, then of course that name is going to travel faster than the music itself. So if a motherfucker comes and tells you, "Oh, that y'all heard that little Scoozy Kaboo," you know what I'm saying? Gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that nigga might be the hardest thing ever. And then when it hits the radio station in that area, you know what I'm saying? Now everybody's bumping Scoozy Kaboo. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, to be honest with you, bro, RIP to the man, but I really didn't know much about Pop Smoke when
Really?
he was like gaining his shit. Yeah, like I heard the first song and I thought it was okay. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think much of it, but then like once niggas started saying, you know, Pop Smoke, I'm like, bro, what kind of like Pop Smoke? Like I don't, you know, so I didn't get it. I
I,
didn't get it, bro. But like, as the nigga started getting the ground, bro, I'll admit I started becoming a fan, and I'm a huge fan of his music. Like, I like a lot of his shit, and I started looking at a lot of his shit. You know what I'm saying? After he passed and everything, and he's that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like the name. You know what I'm saying? It's like it is what it is, bro. What's the name? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
I feel like it only matters from a branding standpoint. Once you start branding it, you really don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? But just traveling from word of mouth and shit, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. That I was about to get into next. Like, you know what I'm saying? You pretty much plan on rapping or making music forever, or do you plan on going into like just branding, making a Red A clothing line, Red A designs? You know.
Yesterday closed, you know what I'm saying, in the merchandise meet and everything in the merchandise shop. To be honest with you, I haven't really thought about branching off anything like that. I've really just been focused on the music and everything.
Mhm.
But yeah, it can be a little Alexander. I can see a red A
Right. Hold on,
and
Fro.
everything, and if we can get a bigger. Uh,
I mean, what
you
you have?
hear me?
Yeah, say it over again. They have froze.
I was just saying, like a red A brand would be dope. It might be like, you know what I'm saying, it might start off as a label or something,
Oh,
but then I can see it branching off to like from clothing lines, and you know what I'm saying. I already do designs and everything for people on independent shit. So who knows, bro?
okay. Yeah, I like that.
Take off anywhere.
I mean, I feel like you always gotta have a plan B, plan C, plan D, just in case. Especially within the whole realm of, you know what I'm saying? You get like however many people supporting you, and then you just like, I don't make music no more. So like, damn, we like you though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you find something else for them, you know what I'm saying? To follow you on or whatever the case may be. Like, that's how I,
Life takes you in different directions.
hell yeah, hell fucking yeah. So keep it going. You dropped the past versus present too. I see. Uh, yeah. So how you feel about that? So like with the success of that, people been hitting you up. Any collaborations you ain't expect to get on there that got on there? Tell us a little bit about
Yeah,
that.
uh, I linked up on one of the tracks. It's called Different. Just talking about collaborations and shit. I linked up with this kid in my messages, and you know he was over there in London, bro. He's 11 years old. You know
What?
what I mean? Like I think back, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck was I doing at 11 years old? You know what I mean? Like shout out to say his name 75 Dangerfied. Yeah, bro, he's lit. He's lit, bro. But we did a track on his shit, and then you know what I'm saying. I hit him back up, and I was like, "Yo, little bro, you know, hop on one of these." And he hopped on that shit, and I went ahead and do it on the album. He got really excited about it, you know what I'm saying, because he's just starting his path out. I hooked up with my dude Melly 3E. I hooked up with my guy Young Miller Time. Uh, and he's in Pensacola, Florida, I believe.
Mm,
So that's a good collaboration on the first track. Not the same. You know, I got the gang, Armada. I got Lizard. I got Clutch. Uh,
right.
yeah, bro. I mean, I think that's one of my. I think that's my best album yet. It's definitely the longest album I've ever put out.
Right.
It's got some tracks on it. I got my niece on the track, on a little bonus track. She wanted, she came in my room when I was recording one day. She wanted to get on it, so I let her mess around on it. She surprised me just by even being on beat. I don't even know if people even been listening to that track or not, but
Yeah, I heard it.
it's talented. But if you heard it, he's like on beat with the shit, bro. All I did was just EQ and put a little
Right.
vocal correction on her little shit, pitch on her shit, and I sent it out like I wasn't gonna be too much, but it surprised me, bro. I was like, what? Like she's really like snapping. Like why is she trying to snap on this shit? And of course he
Mm.
had the
Watch
headphones on. He had the headphones on. I got a video on my phone. I have a video posted on my story later on. I got a video on my phone, and she's sitting here recording. Like when I pulled out the camera phone, it didn't even phase her, bro. So I got to put her in some type of training. Like you know what I mean? I got to get her ready. She
right.
had the headphones on, bro. I couldn't even hear the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't. I could just see it on the computer. I couldn't hear the beat. She's sitting over here, bah 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 bah. I was like, "What are you saying?" I take the headphones off. I hit the space bar, bro. She's snapping like,
Right. He said from go.
"Hey, baby, talented, man. My baby's talented." Yeah, Passer is present too. Streaming everywhere. It's definitely my favorite album that I put out, you know what I'm saying, by far. And it's just another stepping stone on the way up to the, you know what I'm saying, climbing up, man. It's been getting great reviews on Spotify and Instagram. They could use a little bit more love on SoundCloud, but I don't even really be pushing it on SoundCloud, to be honest. Like,
Fair
you
enough.
know,
Fair enough.
trying to get that bread. So
Right. I feel it. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know, at the end of the day, however they come, however they come.
But the fact is that they are coming in.
Right.
They are coming in, bro. It's lit.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So you more so do you want to do any like collaboration projects, like with anybody in mind? You got anybody in mind? Or are you just gonna keep solo out features here and there?
No, always I'm people. I think collabing is good or anything to do. You know what I'm saying? I think it's very important. I've actually got a really good, strong collaboration coming with some guys. One guy is from Columbus. His name's Joseph Keith. He is on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? He's been putting out song after song, hit after hit.
Okay.
You gotta check him on Instagram.
Hell
And
yeah.
then I got my guy. He's another dude from Newark, I believe. And he's on fire right now. He put out a project I think not too long ago, and we got a song dedicated to the warrior, the from the 1973 movie. It's called. It's coming soon. That's gonna be a banger. It's produced by DJ Chinks and shit. So
Okay.
that's a really strong collaboration. I'm touching Columbus, Newark, Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? All different crowds.
Right. He said he don't care. But that's how you supposed to do it, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? You gotta collab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, your video this.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know what happened to your video, but I can hear you.
Hold on. Start.
It turned off on that man.
What? You hear me? You see
I,
me?
yeah, I can hear you. I can see you though.
Ah,
Alright, there you go.
you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now.
I think my Wi-Fi glitched or some shit. I don't know.
Right, yeah, I would say. But anyway, I'm just saying, yeah, I mean, you gotta step out your box and work with some motherfuckers here and there. They help make you strong as an artist. You know what I'm saying? You appeal to more different people as well. So I'm always a fan of collaborations. I mean, yeah, true. Some stuff you do solo if you gotta, get something off your chest or really make something meaningful. I guess like you want it this way. But yeah, other than that, yeah, you got to collab.
I'm actually sitting in the damn.
Right.
I'm sitting in the in like my little home studio right now. It's in my room.
Mhm.
So whenever I just feel like recording, you know what I'm saying? I'll make some, like you said, some personal shit, some groupie shit,
Right.
whatever, like anything that I feel, because I'm in the comfort of my own space, you know what I'm saying? I'll make a bunch of those songs and just keep them in the vault. And then I'll go to recording sessions in the record studios or whatever, and then do collaborations, or I'll just work with people from here and shit. So yeah, bro, I think collaborating with different people not only, like you said, allows you to touch different crowds and you know what I'm saying, helps you as an artist, but it also helps you out with your own stuff
Right.
because when you collab on somebody else's shit, say somebody comes on your shit, they more than likely doing it to your beat, you know what I'm saying, to your style of the song, you know what I'm saying? They gotta fit into your shit. So when you go to collab with somebody else, you gotta fit into their shit.
Right.
And that helps artistic, that grows, you know what I'm saying? Like that makes you better. So then when you go back to doing some shit on your own,
Right.
you got that shit back, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Right. I was saying. I agree. I definitely 100%, 100%. So studio, like, do you prefer to go out to another motherfucking studio, or like, do you like you say, just record from home? Like, you just send emails out to motherfuckers, like how you record?
Uh I'm 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 learning to get to do both.
Mm.
I uh I like to record in my own environment. Like I said, I get to really just be myself.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, I can make emotional shit that I probably not super comfortable making in front of other people just yet.
Right.
Uh I do like to go to other motherfuckers' studios. I like to go see how other motherfuckers cook up.
Mm.
More times than not, other motherfuckers have better equipment than I do. So, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? Always nice to be able to be, you know what I'm saying, not have to sit and engineer my own shit and worry about how this sounds. It's nice to have that appeal of others to hear it firsthand. So you can just be cool with it. But yeah, bro, I think it's a strong 50-50 on that one. To be honest with you,
Okay.
I like to record my own shit, but at the same time, if somebody calls me and saying they having a session, I'm gonna grab gas and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go over there and chill out and make some. You know what I'm saying? I might only make like one or two songs sitting here today because I tire myself out by motherfucking producer engineering it and you know what I'm saying, making sure it sounds good. But then when I go to somebody else's studio, all I gotta do is rap and make shit and smoke. You know what I mean? So I just get to sit around. I come out the studio that session with fucking 5 songs. That's a whole EP. Goddamn, like
Hey,
that shit lit.
that is how it be though. That is how it be. Like you say, you engineering your own shit. Done.
EP.
Uh,
Right, bro. And if somebody else doing it, they just save it and they go back to it. It's done, bro. Like when I gotta sit here and spend 2 hours engineering and making sure this is that, whatever, re-recording it, making whatever, like I'll be ready to go do some other shit, man. Like,
right, you said, man, fuck this song. I'm tired. Like, that's how it be.
God, bro, like I still don't get me wrong. I got that drive. Like I'll sit down and I'll do this shit. You know what I'm saying? If I really gotta crank some shit out, I'll crank some shit out. But like when I'm on my own and shit, bull. Like it's I gotta turn the fans up in here. Like I gotta, you know what I'm saying, make my room soundproof and shit so it get hot. Like
Right.
sometimes it's too much, bro.
I already know.
It's too much.
I already know. I already know. But moving on, so you got any like, I guess we're depending on coronavirus, like your plans for the rest of 2020?
Man, I'm going day by day. I'm enrolling in Cincinnati State's audio digital production program.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'm going to be learning all this, you know, Pro Tools and in studio stuff, hands on. Going to be labbing and shit with them. Uh, that's my biggest thing going on for 2020. As far as like concerts and festivals and shit go, that shit's just going by ear. I'm starting to see little concerts and shit, you know, pop up. Haven't really seen too many in Cincinnati yet, but we got some stuff in our pocket, man. We working and we just really waiting for that green light. You know what I mean? We had it planned before Corona happened. You know what I mean? We got to say so that we're gonna be right back whenever they, you know, open it back up. So we just waiting to hear, you know, when that's gonna happen. So
Right, I feel you. I feel you. Oh yeah, I know. Y'all did have that concert. Tell me about that. What happened again? Like it was who was going?
oh well, since you asked, since God, well, since you asked, I just happened to have a flyer.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this was it's backwards on the screen, but this was the March Madness at the Mock. It was featuring Hollywood GT, 3 Trust and Reckley, and Star Child Kayla, Clutch Life, Lizard, myself, and Classy. The DJ was going to be Philly G. You know what I'm saying? It was going to be put on by my guys at Wise Words, Chris Wise, Takeoff Productions Company. Shout out to both of them. Yeah, it was gonna go down. It was gonna go down. I think March 20th on a Friday. It was a Friday night, and then I think that Wednesday, DeWine called the order and said no more. So we
Wednesday.
had like 3 or 4. Yeah, it was like we had like 4 days before the concert.
Right.
Whatever March 20th was, it was a Friday or a Saturday. Yeah, 4 days before. This nigga called that shit. I was at work when I got the tweet on my phone, like niggas thought about having it anyway, because you know it's the Mogby. It was, you know what I'm saying, the Mogby is like hush hush location type shit.
He said you
So we
gotta.
thought about having this shit, bro, but then they started talking about bringing informants in and everything. So I guess they cut it off. Yeah, bro.
That's fucked up.
It was wild, bro.
So
It was wild.
hey, so October 20th or something. Rise disappeared. We're gonna let them. Y'all gonna drop that same show? Like if they say October 20th, coronavirus gone and ain't coming back no more, just a hypothetical. Like would y'all drop that same show, same roster, you know?
We got a lot of people on the roster still. I think the only person that really would tap in would probably be GT, just because he located the DMV. You know what I'm saying? I think he's in the Washington D.C. area type shit.
Right.
So it would be hard. We would just have to let him know. And if he was on board, I would assume that it would be everybody on the roster still. We would probably just come up with a different name, come up with a different look for the show, and
Right.
probably just run that shit, bro. A lot of momentum, bro. We had so much momentum for that show. Like, we made a Facebook page. People was checking in. People was confirming they was going. It
Right.
was a free show. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted.
My bad. Yeah, I lost your sound.
And then Corona
Yeah, it went mute.
happened.
Uh,
I just said, and then Corona happened.
oh yeah, right. The corona, right. He said for everybody. Yeah, we was gonna unveil the shit, the website, and you know what I'm saying, pull up and be filming for the website at the show. So that fucked me and Armada up 100 and 110%. So all right,
It's
no,
crazy.
Corona came.
It's wild.
People can't give a fuck.
Hurt.
Yeah, I already know. I already know. So yeah, I know. I pretty much know everybody who know you as an artist. Know you love to perform. So speak on that, man. What's so much? What's so good about performing? Like what?
Bruh, it's just having, it's like a dream, bro. I mean, I don't even know how to even describe it. It's just a feeling. It's not even a feeling, bro. Like, cause when you really know your shit, like, say when I'm performing Fiji, and like I usually, when in my set before Corona, I got a new set coming out whenever we get back to shows and shit. I got, you know what I'm saying? I dropped the album, so I went ahead and adjusted my set.
Okay.
But my last set, and like just when I started it, right, I used to tell people to put their hands up and have them bouncing and shit, whatever, while the shit while the beat builds up and everything.
Right.
And it's just like, bro, like when I put my hands up, the fact that they did lets me know that I did my job as a performer throughout the whole set to get them to that point to where they fuck with me now. Like, you know, motherfuckers will really just stand there and look at you
Look
like
like.
crazy. Right. Dead ass. Like, boy. Like, but it's cool though because it's just a free thing to all the for all the artists that's like struggling with, you know what I'm saying, performing and like stage presence. It ain't nothing to it, man, but to do it. Like, if you done played football, basketball, if you done did a fucking essay in front of a class, bro, you could perform your song, bro. You basically just get up there and people just want to see you go crazy. Like, I understand not every song is a go crazy song, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's tougher if you singing and you got to hit notes and shit if you nervous about that. Like, I understand that, but there's techniques to it. You just go up there and really, like, once you get into it, but you really don't even see the crowd. Like, you really don't have to see the crowd. You know what I'm saying? There's no laws that say you don't do the shit with the eyes closed. I perform with my eyes closed. But what I'm saying is, it's just you feeling, bro. When you got that mic and you just talking, bro, you can talk shit, bro. Like, I've been on the stage and I've talked shit to motherfuckers in the crowd. I've told motherfuckers to get their ass up. I've told motherfuckers to turn around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody really touch you, bro. Like, it's just that feeling of you know what I'm saying, showing off your work. And you know what I'm saying? There's no better way to show off your work than face to face. You know what I'm saying? If you can show off, if you can perform a song the way that you recorded it, and what I mean is, like, if you can give the energy performing to an audience of a song that you made, then that audience is gonna fuck with your shit because they see you fucking with the shit. You
Right.
know what I mean? You get up there and you just on some, you know what I mean? Like you
Right.
gonna get my that might fuck with the song, but they not gonna really remember it, bro. You want to do some shit that's memorable. That's memorable. So stand on the speaker, you know what I'm saying? Jump off, bro. I remember this one time I was performing at Arts OTA, and it's a video clip on my IG, but I was performing Fiji. Like I said, I had the crowd waving their hands, and I was standing on this chair, and I jumped off the chair when the beat dropped, and that motherfucker slid, bro. That shit slid forward, and I just went woo woo woo, and I was doing the Scooby Doo, nigga. I was in the air, like, oh God, you see me just waving my hands. It felt like, you know when like Mario and shit dies on the game, and he just falls down. I just went down, bro. But I got up, I rolled that shit off, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got out the way, and I continued going, bro. I tried to make it look like it was part of the shit. It wasn't part of the shit, but I tried to make it look like it was part of the shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like performing is something you got to do if you want to be considered like a big artist. Like if you want to be an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to be an artist, like there's no rule that says you don't have to perform.
Right.
Like if you're gonna be the artist that you know what I'm saying, you looking at or whatever,
Right.
you gotta perform because they perform.
Right. I agree. I mean, I think at the end of the day, especially like they say with how, the new age kids are, they want to see your ass. They don't want to just hear you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. They wanna be able to take pictures. They
Right.
wanna be able to record shit, put on their Instagram stories and shit. They wanna be able to show their friends they was at a concert. Like they
Right.
wanna
It's
be able
a whole thing too.
to relate to
Yeah.
you.
That'd be life changing moments for some motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They go to a performance, concert, no matter who the artist may be, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might be a motherfucker first concert and you be the first nigga they ever see perform in person. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm
I
saying?
did this. Yeah, yeah. I did this concert at Northside Tavern, and
Mhm.
this girl this gothic girl, uh, her name, but her IG is soggy_come. He took like 150 pictures of a nigga, bro, all different poses, all different throughout the whole thing. She was like, and I'm on, yeah, bro, dead ass, like loving it. Never asked, you know, so never met her before. It's just people want to be able to relate to you. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, you want to be relatable. You want to be like known. You want to be known, friendly. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be. You could be stuck up. You know what I'm saying? Again, there's no rules. Like people are going to attract to you more if they, you know what I'm saying, can say, oh yeah, I know Alex. He was on blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? We was over smoking, doing whatever. Yeah, I know 6 phones. He was over there doing, whatever.
Right, right. I agree. I agree. I mean, like I said, but they just go back to being human beings. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah,
more you talking with a motherfucker, like if you LeBron James was to come in here and you talk to this motherfucker, he down to earth. Of course you be like, oh, okay, I mess with Brian now. Like he ain't bad. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you basketball wise, but at least like you say, more relatable. Like you know what I'm saying? You might get his shoes if you had shoes. Like I get his shoes. He cool. Like you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You don't got nothing to do with him actually playing basketball. So.
Right, right. Yeah, it's just about being a good, decent human being. I think that everybody during these times need to really work on that shit. Like everybody could probably be a better human being in their
Right.
own way. Just my opinion.
Yeah.
Myself included. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just
Right.
saying if this is the time to be talking about being humanistic or humanity and shit, like now's the time. Dead eyes.
Yeah, you right. You right though, bro. Now's the fucking time. All this stuff going on, man. Shit, you can't do nothing. But speaking of that, has that helped inspire you? Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been talking to a lot of artists. They say with this COVID stuff, they've been inspired more because they're more grateful and more appreciative. Like, I don't know when the next time I might be able to drop an EP. So let me put my whole out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know next time I might be able to do a video. So let me make sure I go hard in this visual.
Type shit. Yeah. I mean, I dropped it. I during this Corona time, shit. When did I hit March, bro? I've dropped. I dropped In My Room, Rock Stars, Monsters, the EP, which was 5 tracks. I dropped Long Way. I dropped Long Way, yeah, with Yali. That was a major collaboration. You know what I'm saying? I dropped No Escape with my boy Kins from Akron. Rainfall,
Oh yeah.
and then Past Verse Present too. And I got the music video for Peace of My Mind. You know what I mean? Like Peace of My Mind was produced by General Savage. Shout out to General Savage. He's in Florida too. He's a big time producer down there. He's been looking out for the boy and shit.
Right.
But like it's yeah, I've been really grateful to just have this time to be able to create. Usually I have to work 8 hours a day, you know what I'm saying? And my schedule fluctuates. It goes from AMs to PMs or whatever, but it's always 8 hours. So I'm just glad to be able to have this time to really wake up, roll out of bed, you know what I'm saying, smoke a blunt or whatever, and then get to work. You know what I mean? I'm just able to really focus in on the shit because that's really what I was asking for since last year. Was just like I felt like I was getting passed up by artists and stuff because I'm not able to progress because I've got to work. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm making money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not making excuses. Like I'm making my slight progression. Like I was able to upgrade all my shit, you know, all last year. It was just like I feel like I'm not putting out enough. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Like I'm not being talked about enough. I'm not whatever.
Right.
So I'm grateful now. I got this time where everybody's at home, and it's unfortunate what's going on in the streets and everything. You know, but I'm not really saying I'm putting out a lot of music after. Like as of right now, I put out to July 4th just to make a statement on America. Like I'm, you know, saying trying to draw attention from the Independence Day and all that bullshit,
Right.
and you know, saying bring it to some black owned shit in my own way.
Yeah.
But after that, I'm not really putting out music till everything kind of clears up. You know what I'm saying? But I, since Corona is in effect, and you know we in the pandemic and everything, I'm taking time to really create. Like boom, boom, boom. I was just at the studio yesterday with Lizard Quest, uh, Sir Quest, or Lizard Clutch Quest, and we made like 4 songs, bro, back to back to back. Made a remix to Alley Oop. That shit's fire, bro. Once you hear that shit, like Armada killed that shit, Lizard killed that shit, but like we got on there, bro. We turned it up.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I was talking to him about the visual too, so yeah, that definitely can't wait for that.
man,
That's
so
a masterpiece.
yeah, that's gonna be a good one, bro, for sure. But yeah, I'm just grateful that we just got time as artists. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that we don't got concerts and summer festivals and stuff right now.
Right.
But at the other on the other end of it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the glass half full, not half empty. You
Right.
got time to make a bunch of songs. I done made an album, an EP, and dropped 7 songs, 7 singles. You know, and 3 being collaborations, 1 being with the top 50 artists in Ohio. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
It's good. It's a good thing. Like
Yeah. Like
how
they say,
you look,
this is progress. Huh?
like
And I agree, my brother, and I agree. And that's what I'm saying. That'd be the whole thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's sad. Like I said, a pandemic like this got to make a motherfucker realize to slow down and do what they appreciate. You know, do something that they love when a motherfucker supposed to be doing it every day. But like you say, when you working at 9 to 5, he said, I don't give a fuck what you love. Sometimes it ain't, you just ain't gonna be able to.
I ain't coming home to do this shit. You know, I might, but here's my thing. Like as long as you always working towards something, like
Right.
I'm not saying I'm perfect. Again, I'm not perfect, but I have my nights where I come home and I don't do shit. You know what I mean? But then I have those nights where I come home and I'm like, fuck recording. I'm not loading everything up. I'm not doing that. I'm not sitting here. But I'm gonna make these covers. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like, or I'm gonna do these ad libs or some shit, or I'm gonna just tweak
Mm.
these songs. Like, I'm gonna work on some other shit. Maybe prepare some material for social media or some shit.
Right,
Like
that's smart.
work on some merchandise. Yeah, some shit. Like,
He said, keep it going some way. He said,
but I'm not saying you gotta record every day, because if you recording yourself day after day after day after day, that shit can get tiring. But as long as you doing something to move forward, you good.
right, I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that because yeah, I've been through both stages. I've been recording every day and then I'm recording once a month. So I already know both ways. I'm appreciative of either way. As long as I get to make some music some kind of way, I don't give a fuck. As long as I eventually get to make some, I'm cool. So I already know. He said you got to do something though. You got to keep it progressing. But yeah, you got anything you want to say?
That's what it's about. I mean, it's big time artists who don't drop it.
You said what?
I'm saying it's big time artists who don't drop. Hello,
No, I hear you. I hear you
you
now.
hear me?
Messed up. You good? What you saying? Go ahead.
I just, I just, it's big time artists who don't drop like regularly. You know what I'm saying? There's artists who drop once a year type shit.
Yeah.
There's artists who, there's artists you see perform once a year type shit. You know what I'm saying? You might see Beyonce at the Super Bowl, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I
Right.
ain't seen Shakira. I ain't seen J Lo since goddamn 2004. Like, you know what I mean? It's been 16 years since I seen that, bro. Like,
That's true. It,
so,
it damn sure depends on the artist, and that's one thing. Like you say, that make music, I guess, just art period in general, so fun and good. It's just whenever that motherfucker wants to. Like the Playboy Cardi dude, he been teasing motherfuckers with an album for like 3 years now, and motherfuckers is like waiting on this still. Like, bro, please. And he's like, yeah,
yeah.
I got him.
I don't know how much longer niggas is gonna be waiting for that shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how you do that or why you would do that. To me, I don't know. Maybe if you dropping like a single every couple months or something, like I would probably go with it.
I feel like Cardi was trying to do that shit before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't really know Playboy Cardi, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I know his music and shit. I know it's popping, but like I'm
Right.
not really saying, oh yeah. But I think that he's trying to do that shit that Uzi did,
Oh, right.
because Uzi made people wait for Eternally Take and shit.
Right.
And I know they like boys and all, but they like Naruto and Sasuke and shit. Like, you know, they got that rivalry, like Goku and Vegeta type shit, bro. They
Right.
got that rivalry. So Uzi made motherfuckers wait, and his shit was a hit. So I feel like Cardi's just trying to make niggas wait longer, you know what I'm saying? So his shit hits even harder or whatever. But I don't. But that shit comes from. It could be a whole bunch of variables. Like, I'm not saying that's what happened. You know, it
Right.
could be a late or whatever. I don't know. Fucking, he could be waiting on some niggas verse, bro. Like, I really don't know. But it's a game, bro. It's just about what works for the artist. And if you're an artist, it's about, you know what I'm saying, you in command, you in charge. So
I agree. I agree, man. Like I say, there's some weird methods out here. I don't know how it's gonna work or if it will work, but hey, like I say, that's the best thing about the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anything goes in that aspect. So, you know what I'm saying? That's, I don't know. Like I say, at the end of the day, that's still, that should be inspiration for anybody. Like, no matter what kind of style you got, you can either drop something every week, every month, or you can drop something every year. Like, either way, you're still gonna be appreciated and loved if it's hot. Shit's
that,
gonna be hot.
that,
But
yeah.
well, I said though, you got anything you want to say to the people who voted you the top artist of the month? Because you know that's fans. You know, so that's people come to the website and they seeing this Alexander Tha, and they like, I love this nigga. He top artist of the month. So you know,
No, bro. I wanted to say thank you. You know what I'm saying? I never been top anything like musically, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never officially won anything, but I never got no award yet. So this is my very first little
he said glad to be a part of that shit. He said glad to be a part.
Eastside Underground. Like, that shit lit, bro. I appreciate it. Hell yeah, bro. I'm in the Hall of Fame, nigga. What you talking about, bro? Get my jacket. But yeah, bro, it's great, bro. It's a great feeling, bro.
And
I'm
and and,
glad
that, and
it
that's
worked.
the
I'm
thing.
glad it did.
And the thing too, like you know what I'm saying. This the first time. This ain't the last time. You can win this shit 10 months in a row. So you know what I'm saying. This could be a start to something great. Like, you could be the first one on the East
Definitely ain't the last.
Side. Straight artist of the bus. So, so you know,
Definitely ain't the last.
from that aspect, just be on the lookout if it do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, anything else you want to add before we get off?
Shit, nah, just follow me everywhere, man. Alexander the Twitter, Instagram, ALXVNDRTHA. SoundCloud, same thing. You
All right,
know what I mean? It's only up from here. Past, Fresh, Present 2 is out everywhere. Link in my bio. Go watch Piece of My Mind videos on YouTube. Takeoff Productions Company page. Link in my bio.
right.
Shit. I'm
And
working. Y'all voted your boy for a reason. I got y'all. I'm gonna deliver for the people.
right, that's what I was say, yeah. And you always come to the Lower East Side and review, you know what I'm saying, my man Alexander Duh and plenty of other people just like him. You know what I mean?
Facts.
He said the A.
Right. Right.
Facts.